This podcast discusses a range of topics and is intended for mature audiences. Adult language may be heard throughout the episode. This podcast is for private, non-commercial use. The views and opinions of the cast, the guests, do not necessarily reflect any agency, organization, or company that they work for.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Welcome to the Link Up Podcast, episode 113. Two.
Oh no.
Thank you. Somebody wasn't here. Welcome to the Link Up Podcast, 113.
For real.
First time listeners, thank you for joining us. Last time listeners, just bear with us. A lot of episodes we go run back in the catalog. I play host, call me what you like. To my left, to my right, we have a full house today.
Everyone's here.
Cue the applause, demerit.
Okay, you're in good spirits. Keisha, how are you?
Director over here, man.
Yeah.
It's me.
She's on the screen and
Somebody buy you flowers today. Huh?
I wish.
So he's such a good mood.
I could buy my own self flowers. Is that what she said?
can buy my own flowers.
She definitely says my own self.
I can hold my own hand.
How are you?
I'm doing well, Vic. How are you?
I'm good. No, I spoke to your mom today. So that was good.
Yeah, you got a nice little FaceTime.
Yeah. Yeah. Cheers.
Victor, didn't you mean I spoke to my girl today?
No. I have respect for him.
Okay.
I have respect for him.
I spoke to my future wife today.
You can't bring that out right away. You gotta bring it out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Sorry.
Sorry, Tony. Don't judge me. What's up,
Keisha,
Tony?
you have to learn how to respect your stepfather.
You better respect me. I'm a big woman.
Buy yourself flowers. What's up, Tony? How are you?
Oh yeah, all good. Nice to be here.
You sure?
Yeah, I think so. I'm just like coming off this weird anxiety train, so I'm happy to be here, guys. All right.
We'll take it. We'll take it. What's up, Chris?
I'm doing all right. I'm ready for. It's been a rough week.
Ferrari.
Why you start with that, bro? Start with something positive.
I'm just saying, I'm happy. It's just a little bit sad, that I was looking forward to this year of football, and it's another.
I just don't understand.
It's my own fault. Every year I feel like it's going to be my year, and we start off with all the hope in the world, and there's always something that goes wrong.
Is that Manchester we're talking about?
No, we talk about the Dolphins.
Oh, that football. American football. So not football, handball.
Man United getting remote right now too, but that's a different.
Can you say
That is also
What
true.
will you say? Getting what? Remote? Yeah.
I guess we can edit that out.
Nah, leave that.
No one knows what I mean. No one knows what that means.
You I don't know why y'all do that every year for. The Dolphins been doing that to themselves since 1973.
Yeah, boy, it's
year.
rough. It's rough.
The Cowboy fans too.
Leave the Cowboy fans out of it.
Y'all the same too. Every
It is
year.
The same.
America's team. Leave them alone.
It's astonishing how they can still get so many viewers, and
Hope is a serious thing, bro. You selling hope? You selling that dream?
Jerry Jones, a master boy.
What was the Obama picture again when he was running? Didn't it say hope?
Yeah.
Or something
The first one was change. I think the second one was hope.
Yeah. Shout out to Rashad too. What's up, Rashad? Welcome to the podcast.
Hello, I'm here.
You got to, all right. No, you're supposed to be hyped. Big news dropped today.
What was that?
Big news dropped today.
You want to give another round of applause for Rashad? What's going on? Hey, clap for the man. Clap for yourself, Clap for yourself,
My hand.
The pressure is on. No.
Yeah.
Talk to us. So press release went out today. Let's get right into it in the news.
I didn't know Rashad with EMT, yo.
What are you talking about? You are EMT. You about to resuscitate Batabano.
That was a good one.
You know what?
That was a good one.
Oh man. So tell us about that. So press release dropped today. Batabano has announced you as a as a partner, creative director for the next year event. How are you feeling? You excited? Tell us about it.
Well, I knew about it for past 3-4 months. So I've been doing work for that whole time on it. So, but today was kind of all right, it actually real now, and the pressure on because I saw some of the comments and yeah.
Give us some of the comments.
I would have to.
So what's the actual date of next year's Batabano? The month.
Sorry,
the month.
Chris is asking, so he doesn't go. That's what he's asking for. He's already checking.
Okay,
It's
May.
always the first weekend in May.
So you have how many months is that now? So that's May is 5. We got 4. So about 9 months.
About that.
Like a birth.
Yeah.
Literally.
You're gonna give birth to Batabano. Okay.
So how many hours in a week do you typically are you gonna have to spend like throughout the next 9 months trying to curate?
Well, it going to ramp up probably in January.
Okay.
Where, like most of my day going to be spent on stuff like that. But now it's just only like a few hours out.
I know we can't ask you like a lot of the strategic things because all that has to be under wraps because you got competition now.
Who's that?
If you say K-Mas,
Rankin beef is alive and well.
I don't know.
please. K-Mas is not K-Man's Carnival, and I'm not afraid to say that.
It is busy.
I just want one carnival. Is that too much? Though?
Same. But I can probably say that is the main goal.
That's the goal eventually.
One carnival. For sure.
Kudos to you though for like keeping our culture alive because Batabano is our culture. So
You know what y'all know what Batabano is?
yep.
What is it?
It is the tracks that the little turtles leave in the sun when they have hatched from the egg.
Social studies. Tell her what she's won, Bob.
A new car.
I wish.
A turtle.
So yo, Rashad, biggest question is why?
Why what?
Why not just stick with what's been making the most money? Why want to go back to the other thing?
What has been making the most money?
Why get involved with Batabano? Isn't it dead?
No, I wouldn't say so because the past 2 years it hasn't been the greatest, but they have been still trying to keep it alive and whatnot. And from the very get go when KMAS were formed, I one of the first people to reach out to the KMAS people and say, yo, I didn't agree with how they went about it and
This year?
whatnot. No, this was from the very first
From the
time,
beginning.
From the very beginning. Yeah. So I go and see what I can do. That's all I can say. Yeah.
You got some tricks to pull out the hat?
Yeah, we got a lot. Man.
I know. I mentioned a couple, but I won't.
Do you have a vision you can sort of share, like a general idea of kind of like your mission statement yet?
No, because it would give away a lot.
Okay.
It would give away a lot.
So you have an internal one?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So it's nice to know it's got like a direction and a...
I will say I have had some initial conversations with KMAS.
Okay.
Already. So
Okay.
yeah, we'll see how things.
Is Rankin Beef teaming up with the beef?
Boy.
Is there going to be a kumbaya? Come to Jesus?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When business is involved,
we're growing up now.
Yeah, man. We should. But
See?
So we getting strippers this time or no?
nah, probably not.
I mean, isn't that basically what's already happening at Batabano and came on?
You owe the order, you owe the order.
They made a joke about that, about the culture came on. You never see that?
No.
Is it funny? Am I laughing?
It was hilarious to me.
We want to get into that.
The
real quick.
culture. You remember the culture joke at Wha Happenin?
Oh, see, the sad part about me is I see things and I barely remember like the specifics. So I'm not going to be a good callback for that. I'll remember the feeling in the moment, but
What Happenin made that joke about the carnival is the culture of Cayman.
oh yeah.
And then they had them dressed up in very skimpy outfits and stuff.
They did, yes.
Yeah.
So they're making fun of
But that's true though. People do dress up in skimpy outfits at Carnival.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's our culture. Yeah.
I don't
That's our culture.
Oh, okay. I don't remember going to my grandmother's house.
Hold on, real quick. Sorry, you were saying?
Oh no, just saying the culture getting sexy, So
New things going on. Listen, but I want to say to you real quick. I mean, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Obviously, we wish you well in terms of helping to revitalize Batabano. Shout out to Donna. Shout out to the entire team for taking on someone different, someone new, someone young. Hopefully, you can bring the energy and vibes to revitalize it. Most importantly, I want to say too to you as well. People talk a lot. People always in the comments. People always got an idea. People always they should do this. So at the end of the day, you putting your money where your mouth is.
And stop reading comments too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Just don't read the
Put
comments.
them away.
Everybody gonna have an idea of what they want to do.
No, you should
until
take
it's
some
time
of the
to do it.
comments. You should take some because some of them have valid criticisms in it.
for sure.
But if it's just somebody yapping and bitching or whatever,
My thing with the comments, like if the comments are valid, then I know if one person say it, then there's a high chance other people thinking the same thing, and there's a chance I probably felt that way too. So I do read the comments, like they don't bother me. People go say shit all the time. So
I want to be you when I grow up.
no, but
That BT West coming out and you gotta be prepared.
Just don't use the comments like Kanye.
Oh, no.
Kanye said he uses the comments to crowdsource his self-esteem.
Oh, no. So, like I said, the first the past 3+ months have been great because nobody knew anything. So it's very easy.
Oh, so you got phone calls and stuff now? Messages?
Yeah, that's why my phone's dead.
Oh.
Like, my phone's dead right
That's why he was in here looking for a charger.
now. Because my phone been going crazy all day.
You had anybody that hadn't contacted you in a while? Yo, you want,
Yeah.
I got a link up and I got an idea.
No, they just message and say congrats.
Okay,
But I know those messages going to come in the next.
They come in.
Yeah, you gotta soften it first. You gotta be like, yo, how you doing? You good? Congratulations. And then the next day you're like, oh, by the way.
You know what I'm
saying?
I thinking about this, whatnot. So yeah, I know those messages going to come soon, but just letting it sink in right now. But I know there's a lot of work to be done. So you can hold the congrats until then.
Till the end.
Yeah.
All right. Well, congrats. Let's go. What's happening?
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
What happening?
Culture.
What happening?
What happening?
I wasn't invited to the.
You're a liar.
That is not true.
You had 2 occasions to come on.
No, I don't buy tickets.
That's that ranking beef.
I told on the straight up, I do not buy tickets.
I said you could buy tickets at the counter.
Yeah.
You said if they had.
Yeah,
Well-
and they had.
You didn't ask us to buy them for you, though.
That's what I was
could have
looking
done
for.
that.
No, because I wasn't going to do that.
Why? You wanted me to offer.
Yeah, because so if, yeah, because so here was my dilemma. I really didn't want to leave my house.
Right.
So the fact that you didn't offer made it easy for me to stay.
Okay,
If you offered, I would have came.
Understood.
I know you were waiting for that.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I was waiting for it, but she didn't offer, so I just.
I'm just starting to get to really know Rashad. So, little insights to future things. I have to invite him and offer to pay.
No. You don't, I just need that invite. Oh no, but if I do say I don't buy tickets on that platform, then yes, you're gonna have to be like, oh, I'll get it for you. I'll be like, okay, sweet.
I could pay you.
All
for
right.
it.
I'll just pay you back.
Okay.
Do you mean no name? Let me
That would have been
take notes.
easy work. So now I can't even go because you guys are already gone.
Nah, you should still go.
It's really good.
I'll go again.
I would just say I would go with you again if you want to.
I'll go. Is there anyone like during the week?
No.
So
Only the
Friday.
weekend.
It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
And on Saturday there's 2 shows. There's a 4, I think 4:30, and then.
So that was my first thing.
Okay, go ahead.
It felt short.
That was good enough time.
An hour and a
1
half?
hour and 15 minutes.
Was it hour and 15? It
you
felt
go.
like, and I mean this in the best kind of way. It felt like 2 because every time I thought it was going to end, it kept going.
Really?
Yeah.
He thought it was too short. I thought it was perfect.
I thought it was great. I think every joke, most jokes landed. The concepts were hilarious. I don't know. I forget how funny Matt Brown is.
They pushed the envelope this year.
Yeah.
I was a little upset about the Matt Brown thing because I'm so used to seeing he's just so good. And I'm like, yo, where's Matt?
He wanted to give other people shine.
No, granted, I'm sure he's directing now too. He's producing, so he's behind the scenes. But so when he did come out, I was like, all right, Matt about to kill it. And then it was
He did a little stand up.
he did
Yeah,
that
he
little
did
routine.
And then we did the tribute.
But nah, it was really good. Those actors, man. I mean, just shout outs to Eldon. Me and Eldon have had conversations about the podcast.
Bloods.
Make sure say, why do you keep saying that? I say, you not made the reference yet? I'll tell you guys offline because I did not going to cancel me.
Okay. Nah, but Brent, all of them, the girls, Ivana, Webb, when she came out as the mermaid on the ground,
Oh, that was amazing.
I was rolling.
Shout out to my neighbor, Danielle. Yeah, Danielle Grieve. She's my neighbor. Shout out to you.
I mean, I know, like, the Miss K1 thing was funny too because
Yeah, all of it.
that Miss K1 space shit, I'm like, yeah, y'all gotta chill, bro. Miss Universe, Miss World, Miss Space, Miss... Yeah.
The last skit did it for me. That was like my favorite by far.
What was the last skit?
The political campaign one. When they were doing the podiums, they're going back and forth.
Oh,
Yeah, so I watched it with someone who's not from here. So you had to like kind of explain. Yeah. And they wasn't quite getting it. And I was like, yo, that's exactly how it is. People go to your event, they're going to take what you give them, and they're going to go to the next political meeting.
You don't got no corned beef sandwiches on?
Oh, yeah, with the chick, with your neighbor Danielle trying to give them common sense and applying. It's like, yo, we're not trying to hear that shit. We want corned beef sandwiches.
And that is real, though.
that's one thing. Like me and Vic
That
looked at
is
each other
real.
at one point and we were like, yo, these are people for real, you know? Like, it's funny and it's jokes and whatever, but when you sit down and you actually meds were really going on, like
It started to get a little dark. Some of it started to paint a very dark and bleak picture of Cayman in certain ways. It was it was a very reflective commentary of the current state of affairs.
If anyone wants to go watch it with me, not you guys.
Are you talking to the fans?
I'm talking to the fans.
Oh.
Please let me
DM.
because I feel so left out right now.
You have to buy his ticket though.
Just a little disclaimer.
He might tell you about Batabano plans next year if you do it, you know what I mean? But me at one point, I think the very first skit set the bar for me, and I'm like, this shit is about to be funny as hell. It was the Kim and Brock School of Opulence. That was a genius skit. I don't know if you're supposed to be telling me and spoiling it, but fuck it. So I thought the bar was set then, and I was like, yo, this is gonna be a fire type of show. It was great. But then during the first actual scene, I'm like, I looked at Keisha at one point. I was like, yo, this kind of hurt my heart. It's not really funny no more.
Yep.
Because our people are really down by like this. When you talk about going to the NEU and not trying to get a job because there's too much sun or it's too much. So yeah, it was tough to watch it at certain points because the comedy was so raw. But then again, it was like, this is a true example of what's going on in Cayman. So I know me and Keisha were conflicted a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I had to sort of I had to remove myself from feelings because I mean, it's a comedy show, right? You're supposed to just, it says more than it's saying, obviously. And some people felt away because it shows you the reality. But I don't know. I really enjoyed the interpretive dance. That was my favorite. The interpretive dance made me very happy. It was ridiculous on all fronts.
That was really good. The ballet was really good.
Yeah. The ballet, the swan song of some people. Oh, yeah. I wanted more of that.
Even the immigration scene, like, it was funny, but it not funny. Like, every time he kept saying, like, there's a job available, like, the scared man just calling his friend on the side to be like, hey, come get this job. Like, that how it is for real?
Is that how it is? See, I don't know anything about it. I only go into immigration when I have to help my boyfriend, like, remember he has to go get his passport stamped because
no, I don't mean
like,
immigration in general. I just mean like that's how it is. Like you know a man who knows a man. You're like, yo, come do this. Like
she was calling people back in Jamaica. She was like, yo, we want to start they need a nanny services company. Or whatever. But even that too, when he bought the OK money, it was like, yo, you want to start a cleaning company?
You want to know something funny? On Sunday, I was home watching football, and I get a knock on my door, and I'm like, who the fuck's that? No one shows up at my house. So I'm like, go open the door, and it's these two Jamaican ladies, and they're like, oh, sir, good afternoon. We have a promotion going on. We have a cleaning company.
Hustling.
And they gave me their flyer, and I was like, of course. Of course.
At least it wasn't Jehovah's Witness.
When it happened,
Came on your business owner to a partner?
Probably. It has to be.
Give him a little try, give him a little one clean.
They're doing 5% off all of October.
What the fuck is 5%?
Off all your cleanings in October.
That's like I remember when Casanova used to run out, you get little cards and it'd be like 5% off.
Off your food?
Yeah, I'm saying.
I used to rip them up.
The $5
is pointless.
Alaka Bob does that now too. With their gift cards, you get $5 off whenever you get
5% of $12 was on.
You asked them?
Like 3 something.
Sorry, we sound like.
Is it that much?
Probably less than that. I was being beneficial. Yeah.
We sound ungrateful, but
Nah, but it's just a ploy to get you in because you're not spending a minimum $50-$60 when you go to Casanova for lunch.
Huh?
If you're doing it right, you're spending a minimum $50-$60 for lunch.
I like
buying
that.
what? What are you buying?
$25.
Two
The
persons.
express lunch.
Two people for sure.
Oh, you taking people out?
I mean, going to an Italian restaurant by yourself is.
Rashad always have people pay for him.
I do that all the time.
I was just gonna say one moment that.
I go out to eat by myself all the time.
I think you should go out to eat by yourself at times, but going to a romantic Italian restaurant by yourself,
I know my worth.
that must be the highest form of
Romantic?
love.
That place is not romantic. Not at all.
Ba-ba-da.
They annoying.
That's
That's not
come on.
romantic. That ain't romantic.
Yo,
Wow, and I'm not gonna do any Casanova slander here, man.
Yeah,
No, but
I appreciate that.
I go to any restaurant by myself. I don't really care, to be honest.
You go super.
You
seat by
never know
yourself?
who you might meet.
that's why you go by yourself.
Sitting on that table by
That's
yourself.
true.
You never know who.
You go eat at Kelly's by yourself?
I don't go to West like that. I don't go to West like
You
that.
don't go to the best
Me
bay?
neither.
No. To do what?
Not the best bay apparently.
Anything in West have to come my side.
Yo, moving on, yo.
I
Let's
was
get to
just
the
gonna say,
news, bro.
please.
No,
Let's get to the news, yo. So yeah, what?
No,
Go
I
ahead.
was just gonna say there's only one good thing in the West.
What?
Yeah, there's only one good thing in West.
What's that?
The women.
I know you're gonna say that. The girl
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. So, but I'm not going there. You have to drive out. You have meet me halfway.
Yeah, I don't really go to the West either.
I go and
Meet by Weston or
It's just so far away from me.
No. Further than that.
Further than that?
They gotta come down further than
by
that.
KFC. Town.
Come off the Westby Road. Sure.
Come by Dog City. Come by Dog.
wow.
Meet me at Kirk's.
Kirk's a good meetup.
Cool.
wait, before we come off of What Happening, guys, it runs up until October 13th. Correction, because I think I said October 3rd, so that was wrong.
I took care of you last week.
It runs to October 13th, and you can buy tickets on Ticket Plus, or you can pick them up at the CNCF office.
I like that second option.
This paid promotion was brought to you by.
Smith Road Publishing.
Keisha, you getting prep one. I like that one. That's
For
good.
me?
Yeah.
They could pay me for my voice and
Wait, so for my voice in that. Shout outs to Matt Brown, the entire team, the entire cast, people behind the scenes. Damn, I meant to talk to Cassandra. You know, Cassandra Shea was there.
Yeah, I saw her. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a part of the reason why we do the podcast, man.
Send me a DM if you're trying to go on a date.
All right. Let's get into it. It's in the news. Driver's school.
In the Caymans?
Yeah, we mentioned it here a couple months back. I don't know if you guys remember that, but
Should it be mandatory?
In the US, you get points and stuff if you have driving infractions. I know one thing that's good too in the US, they tie your license to child support.
Oh.
So for them deadbeats, you know what I mean?
Wait, so if you don't pay child support, you get a license revoked?
Yeah.
Damn.
Ooh.
So I mean,
But they would still drive
That's
on
good
the
incentive.
road?
yeah, but they get in trouble for that. And then the thing is, in the States, your license is tied to so much other
But is
stuff
that
as well.
helpful though? Do we want to put the fathers behind board? That's
Yes.
absent fathers in the home.
They're already absent.
I kind of agree with you. It's like, what if a dad's down and out anyways and things aren't what they should be?
Exactly.
And then you take away the car, you take away any opportunity to even try and get to things where they should be.
They may not be able to provide financially,
I
but
would
they
have
show up
never
in other
thought that
ways.
you guys would be up here preaching for deadbeat dads.
No, because
I'm not.
They out here protecting them.
I'm not.
I love him.
Let me throw on my cape.
I love him.
No, man. Like, I mean,
Keisha don't want him to know how no car come check her. That's what that is.
No, I don't
messed
want to be
up.
out here doing it by myself.
I just saw a serious announcement.
Go ahead.
Tim's tasters needed.
Bro, be quiet. Anyway,
No, talk about Tim
Tim Hortons looking for
Yeah.
tasters.
deadbeat dads can do that.
Serious. I go and sign up right now. How do you sign up?
Yeah, go ahead and sign.
Oh, comment below with a donut and share this story now.
They lost you.
Yeah.
That's what you get.
You got paid to get on.
We supposed to be eating Mama Ruby. What is it, Mama Rubies or something like that?
Yeah,
Anyway.
cinnamon delight.
Yeah. Support local.
You were supposed to bring some today.
Yeah, Rashad.
No milk.
I didn't sort it out today. I got sorted out.
So yeah, Keisha, back to you supporting deadbeat dads.
No. I'm not supporting.
No, I want to say it for the
that,
clip.
but
So when we're using it on IG, it goes viral. That's why.
But I can speak from that perspective where, if you're not getting it financially, where they can help you in other ways, that is helpful. Like if I need you to pick up my child to shuffle him here, there, or anywhere, finances don't always cover it.
I have
But
a question.
I get it.
Pay your bills.
If
B.
there's a court order for your baby father to pay a certain amount of child support and he not paying it, are you just gonna let it go by?
You in front of the shot?
Yeah, because what help is he to me in jail?
That's also true.
But
He not paying nothing as this?
He not be in jail. He just gonna get his license revoked.
No, I need him to be up and down on the road where I cannot be. I am the one with the job. I need him to be mobile.
But my question is, there are also people who don't even do that.
Who? What do you mean?
Like, don't go do what you talking about.
Oh, yeah, I know. You gotta take it case by case for sure.
Yeah.
But in Cayman, I don't think that's a smart move to take away or to tie it to the license. I don't think so.
Mind you, nobody's saying that that's actually going to take place. Just so, people be listening for what they want to hear sometimes.
I mean,
I went off on a tangent what America does.
No. Yeah, I know.
No, I just yeah.
But in case people try to get.
But I do think we need tougher penalties and harsher penalties for people who are not abiding by court orders. Because you
what's
have
the penalty now?
You get summons to court and you go to jail.
So at least with this, you get your license taken away first.
But it's hard. It's hard though. It's hard though because you get multiple chances and opportunities to pay something to avoid jail. In terms of the child support, I've seen where men get garnished wages and quit the job.
Oh,
And then you gotta go back and start. Yeah, so there needs to be some deterrent. But aside from that, a driving school or some sort of a point system is probably necessary because we do have a lot of bad drivers. A lot of people who come here for the first time and just get their license, just get that Honda Fit. The Honda Fit and What's Happening was funny too, by the way.
Yeah,
So,
you did that, yeah.
But yeah, we have a lot of people who come from countries where they probably have good transport or don't have transport at all, and this is their first time learning how to drive. And they're just, they're speeding. I see people turn into like entrances and do full 360 turns, all that kind of dumb shit. So we probably do need to have some type of system that will penalize drivers, and then have them work towards better behaviors, or at least pay some fines so they can.
So what's the proposal?
I think it's just up in the air right now, but they're definitely talking about introducing some type of system. So it hasn't been fleshed out as of yet.
This is
Sorry, Tony, go.
No, it's all right. I have a theory that there are about however many different styles of driving in Cayman, with all the different countries or nationalities represented. Because like, if you go to, like, let's say you went to Bali and you saw people riding their mopeds, like the way they kind of move is almost like hive mind. You don't look behind you. You don't look to the left. You don't look to the right. You just go. You go. You look ahead and you make sure you take your left when you need to take your left and pray to God.
Okay, everybody, I turn now.
Yeah.
Good luck.
That's not how I said it.
That's exactly how they drive the roundabout.
Yeah, and like, I haven't been to Jamaica in like a long time, but when I was there, it was very aggressive driving.
You say the least.
Agree.
Yeah. Very aggressive driving, and like, the rules are kind of like, they're there. We know they're there. But today they don't call for the rules. I don't know.
What's that bridge in Jamaica? Flat bridge?
Is it flat?
Yeah, it is. Is it? You know what I'm talking about? Is it
Oh wait,
flat bridge? It doesn't have no barriers.
Does it get flooded over? Like,
that's what it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, bro. The driving, I see them doing that.
Risque.
And it was a funeral procession at the same time, and I saw that like 20 cars and just speeding there, people hanging on the back of the CRVs and on the flat bridge, and I'm like, yo, nah, y'all, Jamaica is a different breed.
It's aggressive.
It's aggressive.
Yes, aggressive driving.
It's aggressive.
I've heard many people complain that they thought they were going to lose their lives leaving the airport going on the mountain.
In Jamaica?
Yeah.
I mean,
they on the bus, they're like, this bus driver is just out here whipping it around.
Yeah.
Well, the bus, to be specific.
Yes, the bus.
And you got to blow the horn too, that come around the corner.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, nah. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it's progressive that we have those conversations and think about doing something, because obviously what we have right now is not working, and we're constantly adding more people here, more cars. So something has to.
Well, yeah, because most people just have to hand in their license to get it. They just trade your license to then get a CI license.
They talked about that too. Yeah.
That happens. And then a friend of mine, when she married her husband, she then became, is it naturalized after that? I don't know. It's something like that.
Then what is it called?
I don't know. You're not Caymanian. You're not Caymanian. You get married to a Caymanian, and then suddenly you're something.
You get a right to work.
Yeah, something like that. And then she went to the DMV I don't think she'd actually lived here at that point. So she tried to trade in her license like she thought she could. And they're like, no, you have to take a test now. Mm-hmm. I was like, what? How confused? This makes no sense. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. So they're talking about making it a little harder too. So people who come up with different licenses to.
Well, harder to trade or harder to get the license?
Harder to get a Cayman license, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is, I guess, would be fair too. So.
I mean, the 3-point turns that I've heard of are like kind of just like a circle, and you kind of like land.
You talking about the test?
Yeah. People who have to take the test now, like who've had license, who take them in and they have to go take the test. It's like, yeah, I got there. So it's the last 40 minutes, and it was like 15 minutes. The guy's like, it's fine.
check them again, man. Check them again.
That was a while ago, though.
You know how many driving test stories I used to hear back when I was getting my license of driving test, man? Well, this was obviously a long time ago, but man, they make them go stop and get food and thing.
Stop that.
This was a long time ago. This was a long time ago.
That happened to me.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That happened to me. I won't call the dude's name, but my first time, I failed.
The driving?
Yeah, I failed the driving test. He said because someone stepped out onto the it was in front of Cable and Wireless. It was in front of Flow. I never forget it. Cable and Wireless at the time, and it was a pedestrian, but it was a car parked on a pedestrian.
It's Anderson Square.
Yeah, Anderson Square. So as I was creeping up on it, someone came from behind the car, walked onto the pedestrian. So when he got back to the place, he was like, "Yeah, I got half fee for that, so just go ahead and pay 50. Go pay 50 again." Right. But the vibe I had got was it was all the accidents at the time with young men. So I was thinking maybe he was like it was a deterrent or whatever.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So when I made the next appointment, when I got him again, the dude literally said, "Yo, take me by airport." I need to go pick up something from the airport. We went to the airport. He picked up something from somebody dead ass, and he said, "Let's go back to the station."
And you passed.
And he passed
Right there?
I said, "You could have fucking passed me."
From the first time.
Yeah, he was just It was kids our age. It was Diane at the time, and I think that's.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I failed my written, and then
How you failed a written?
yo, I was
3 times.
I was
girl.
well. Here's the thing. I know I failed it, and the very nice person on the other side of the desk went, "What's this?" And I was like, "Is it F?" He's like, yeah. He goes, "What's this one?" Well, it's not E like I said, so it's B. And he's like, yes. I'm like, all right, cool. At least he knows I kind of.
See, that's pretty privileged again. Look at that, yo. Look at that. You think me and Rashad or Chris could have went there and failed the fucking written test? And the mind would have been like, hey, what is this?
I passed my test first. Then.
Isn't the written test electronic though?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, mine was actually like had to do the sheet and pencil.
No, mine was electronic.
Back in the 50s.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
No
Victor, shut up. You did pencil and paper too.
I did.
Mine was above what was Wendy's on Walker's Road.
No, I did mine in town by police station in town.
No, I did it at the new building right there.
The
on
little
old
side road by Subway, right above that building behind Subway in town.
Oh yes, I remember that.
Yeah, you old, Chris. You old as shit.
Where'd you do yours, Rashad?
Upstairs by Wendy's.
No, I did the same place. Keisha did her.
Really?
Oh, y'all some babies, man. That's cute. That's cool.
I took long to go get mine too.
How old were you when you got yours?
20, turning 21.
What?
Damn.
No.
I was driving illegally for like 2 years.
Yo, chill.
It was
You
like,
can't catch me now. You gotta catch me first.
Statute of limitations.
Officer, she's right here.
Nope.
I got mine the day I turned 17. I think I got mine.
he's like, I am out.
The same day. Didn't have a car, but I still got it.
Yeah, you must.
I had to ask my
sister.
sister. My sister had a car, so to be like, "Hey, I can use your car."
You know, I think everybody has this experience when they get their license. It's like, I'm going to drive down every road in Cayman. I'm going to go explore all the... You know had that?
No.
No.
I had that.
Never.
And I never did it.
on the
I
dikes.
had to drive for survival
And
purposes.
I never did it. I never did it. But you have that mindset that when I get my license, I'm always going to be on the road. I'm always going to be driving. And then it's like after about a year of driving, like I'm sick of driving.
My mindset is, I'm just out of this house. See you guys later. Bye.
Yeah, that first couple of weeks, you'd be like, yeah, I'll do it. I'll go there. I'll grab that. Yeah, okay. After that, you won't be like, yo, pick up this from so-and-so.
I don't feel like driving.
It was different for boys because my brothers have that. Like my stepmom will send them out for things. My mom will send her stuff out, her son out for things. And then I just get asked if I can let the dog out once in a while because I don't like to do anything.
Back to that privilege.
I was just to say you were not helping us.
No.
Yeah.
But my brothers got away with a lot more. So like where I was like more under lock and key, can't go nowhere. Like they're like, be free, gentlemen.
See,
Go live your life.
Freedom came with responsibility.
That is the double standard we have, yeah. Girls are locked down and boys are up in West Bay chasing.
Chasing tail.
I wasn't. I don't go to West Bay to chasing nothing.
They had to come down.
Yeah, they got come out of that. This shit.
So what you trying to say? You would never host a party in West Bay? Huh?
No West Bay slander.
No comment. Well.
Yeah, but
starts by the beat. So
better fix up. So
that passport sorted.
referendum has been moved to the election day.
I knew that was going to happen.
Did we know that was coming?
Did we make that happen?
Yeah, because they try to save money.
I just fucking around.
Right?
I don't know if they're trying to
Do they
save money.
still have to come up
They're
with
trying
the
to save
1.2?
face. No.
Well, the 1.2 is already moved apparently.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, it should probably.
I think it's more trying to save face because it wasn't a good look. Because it's a terrible. When you ask the question out loud, there's no good answer.
Oh, the question was by too.
Because like no, I'm talking about the question of why aren't you having this during the election, the general election. There's no good answer as to why you're not having it in general election.
So I have a question.
Yes.
So on election day, I have to vote for the poor.
There'll be a separate. Yeah.
Vote for my MP.
Yeah. You'll probably get last time they did it for the Constitution, the referendum, they gave you, I think, a separate paper to vote separately.
Yeah.
So they'll give you the paper that has all the names of the people you're voting for. They'll give you a paper with the question and a yes or a no for the whatever the referendum is.
I think it was deliberately done.
What was deliberately done?
Them putting it at the same time as for us to vote. I think it puts pressure on us to like get it done in fast.
They wanted to do it before.
On us?
Yeah.
They wanted to do it this
But they
year.
just want us to make a
You don't
decision.
even vote.
Who?
No.
You.
I'm about to.
She voted on?
No, Keisha.
No. You're not a voter till you vote.
You gotta be
Keisha,
but we converting them.
Keisha,
We working on them.
Initially, they wanted to have it like in October, November this year.
What I'm saying is,
That's
they as in
that's
the
no
government.
time.
Let me be clear of what I am saying.
Clear it up.
The government wants us to vote for the poor at the same time that we're voting to put in the new government because it like pressures us to just like get somebody in there and get it done fast. If they do it now before the election, it gives too much time to talk and put all these ideas in. But if they just do it on election day, it just
But if everyone
a
votes
benefit.
no,
like go ahead.
but if they vote no, then there's no pressure.
Well, they don't know. They testing the waters now.
Well, that was the initial thought because you have to remember now there was no actual real proposal with this doc. It was just you're voting on an idea, right? You're not voting on any plan. There's no actual plan of this is what the dock is going to look like. It doesn't include a expansion of the cargo facility.
did you hear the
We don't
question?
know.
Yeah,
Did
but
you
that
see the
speaks
question?
to my point.
No.
They just want us to make a decision that day to just be like, yeah, hurry up. And we do it. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I can kind of see where you're going with it. Yeah. Just if you're not thinking about it, just mindlessly saying
just
to whatever
to
that
say
question was
yeah.
at the time, and it now gives the new government an idea of because I think the proposed question, I don't know if it was actually real, was should the government invest in cruise infrastructure?
Oh yeah,
That's
the
very
question?
that's very vague. That was what was floated around
So are
last
you
week.
guys voting?
that gives them a lot of wiggle room.
Sorry, what you saying, boss?
I will ask, were you guys voting?
It depends.
I'm voting no,
Right,
for
no.
the simple fact that what does that mean?
there's no plan. There's no real
So
plan.
the idea is if I vote yes because I think it's a good idea, then they can go with that idea and say, okay, the general public has said yes, now we can build whatever the fuck we want to build. And they can use the public voting yes as a
Leverage.
crutch
I
to
told
say
you
that
so, yeah. This is
I don't care what you people say about this. The democracy has spoken, so we're gonna go do whatever it is and mash up the coral and thing.
I like when he say it like that.
He be so passionate about
How long
it.
it take coral to grow up?
Oh, a very long time.
Forever.
Yeah,
Not in our
a long
lifetime,
time.
bro.
Yeah,
I was-
forever.
Like,
What?
so depending on
Depending.
Take a long time.
depending on what coral you're talking about. So if you have like staghorn coral, that's where you see your coral nurseries. So that's the ones that are able to like regrow in a sense. But if you're talking about anything else, it's you can look at hundreds of years before you see any real like change. Plus we have like a big bleaching problem that's happening. The water that's like getting warmer, so it's making it difficult for coral to like sustain life. Then when they talk about the dredging of the so one of the big things the last time they did the referendum was they were talking about the dredging of Georgetown and the silt that was going to cover the coral, the reefs. And like, yeah, it'll be fine. Like, no, you're literally just dumping dirt on an incredibly sensitive organism and blocking light. And, you know, it's a lot more complicated than just like how long. They're completely disrupting the ecosystem.
Let me say how sensitive it is to Tony's point. When they had a cruise ship in the harbor there that kicked up a bunch of sediment onto the coral, I think it was like might have been earlier this year, or last year. They had to get a bunch of divers go out there to take the sediment off the coral. They put out a request to, anybody that's available to come out there and help them.
That wasn't a cruise ship. That was a tanker. That was a big old boat that went over Eden Rock and completely destroyed some of the swim throughs. Yeah, it was rough. Like it was during COVID. During COVID, some of us a lot of people got called out to like clean up Eden Rock to save as much of it as you can. But some of the swim throughs you can't do anymore.
I think that boat that boat crashed into the coral.
Yeah.
No, this is different.
It's a different one.
Yeah, this
Okay,
kicked a bunch of sediment.
It happens quite a few times.
But that just goes to show that why we try and mess with that area.
Something needs to happen. Do I know what that something is? Probably not. But
I love your
something.
honesty.
Something that doesn't mash up the coral and thing.
Personally, like I tell you guys, I don't mind the poor. I just don't want it in Georgetown. I don't see the benefit of having it in Georgetown.
I think Makiva's his text that went viral was he was saying West Bay spots.
Fuck no.
For
Fuck no. For sports?
But I was gonna say
You
spots.
crazy.
No, I don't think spots either.
Ona don't live up that side.
And town too. We
That's why.
said town too.
Ona don't live up there, not true. You don't.
But it's one of the safest places to put it.
Yeah, I get that, but you want raise hell up the eastern districts. You put up.
I think if you do that in tandem with the
EIA?
road development and stuff like that, it'll
Yeah,
work.
but the road from
And then-
Newlands would have to get approved.
Yeah.
That'll
Yeah,
only way.
it all has to be working in sync. You can't just say I'm gonna throw a dock up there.
Yeah.
And then also too, you're talking about 4 or 5 years from now. You're not talking like next week, so you're not gonna have traffic.
Yeah.
So I mean, you should be straight.
I mean, it's coming though. Like the Mandarin Hotel, all that stuff. It's coming.
Yeah,
So-
true. So yeah, the good thing, I guess, government has reposition themselves and saying we're no longer going to have the referendum before the end of the year. Also gives people more time to register to vote. I know the deadline was October 1 for the January cutoff, and then now you have till January 1 for the April cutoff. So you still have time to register to vote. You should not take that shit lightly. You should go get that stuff sorted as soon as you can, because January 1 will be the cutoff for the April election. It's likely going to be in April, sorry. And then again, the referendum for you to vote on. But the plus here is that the referendum will not be held on the same day, so we should save some money on that. You should get a wider turnout. That should be a true representation of the vote. But then also, they're talking about adding 2 more questions to the referendum.
Of course.
So
Probably casinos.
You might as well, right?
Casino's going to be one.
That's going to be my bet. It's going to be on gambling, and it's going to be on
Marijuana.
weed. Yeah, marijuana. Sorry, but they haven't said
Just
which.
take yes or no.
I know my votes.
I kind of want to see it just to see the results.
I vote in for the casinos.
No.
Yeah.
My thing with the casinos is that I don't want it to be like the Bahamas, because in the Bahamas,
The locals
Bahamians
can't go?
go in the casinos. And I would hate to have a business or entity in Cayman
That
I can't frequent if I choose to do so.
So I can't go. What if I go with my U.S. passport?
Well, then
Put it inside.
they're going to say you that guy from Batabano. They're going to say, no, you can't go.
No, they're not gonna have Cayman is working, so they ain't gonna know.
You done out yourself.
No,
That's
they don't know.
that's sad, but that's fucking true.
That's coming for him.
They're not gonna have Cayman is working.
They will.
Rashad, it gonna be
They will not.
Rashad, it gonna be even worse because your face gonna be with all the expats from the expats you get from Batabano.
Yeah, going there to build connections.
But what I'm saying is they gonna know that you local.
Better than block. Yeah, roulette.
They gonna know you
I
local.
go switch up the accent.
Watch.
Switch up the accent. No.
Let me hear.
Wear a shirt.
Let me
I
hear
put
it.
New York.
Yeah, let's hear the American accent.
No.
Let's hear it now.
Nope.
You got a New York
Good
accent.
enough for honor.
Should we try and do it ourselves?
If for the West Coast girls.
Yeah, no, enough for honor.
Hey, yo, my man, you like
Hi. I'm
hip hop, my man.
Rashad.
You like hip hop, my man.
Yo, a New Yorker cussed me out so bad one day asking for directions in New York. He cussed me the fuck out,
Suck
bro.
my dick, nigga. That what it be?
Yeah,
That's what it
basically.
be.
He was trying to sell CDs. I was by Papayas. You know Papayas? Chris, I know you're a New Yorker.
Absolutely.
Gotta get Papayas.
Love papayas, hot dogs.
Hold on, I
say, yo, where's the local blah, blah, blah? He say, my nigga, don't you see me trying to sell these CDs?
That what you ask get.
No, I got a question for D-Bert. Why is that so offensive? Like if you telling somebody in New York to suck my dick. Why they take that so offensive, bro?
That's like the ultimate one. That's like telling someone to suck your.
like sucking my dick.
Yeah, you can.
I like hearing women say it in New York. Like that's when you like
women honestly be saying it.
Yeah, they be like they face
I
it.
like a New York woman accent. Sounds nice. Can get quite annoying, but it sounds pretty good at times.
That Cardi B accent.
Speaking of Cardi B,
We partying over here, Vic.
like Keisha
Speaking
Peoples.
of,
I gave the alley oop.
Offset won, according to him.
No, he didn't.
According to him, he said, "Yo, I won."
I ain't even gonna lie. He triggered me with that line.
What
Cause then I be like, that how my friend think
What was the line?
that I his baby mother he won.
Yeah.
He won.
So what happened with Cardi B?
I am lost.
Oh, so let's bring it up to speed. So Cardi B and Offset, as you know, the celebrities, they've been, going through their tumultuous relationship. They are going through a divorce. I don't know what caused the recent upheaval or whatever, but they were having this social media thing where they were going back and forth. And within the conversation, Offset posted, you might be, like, basically to say, all while going, you might be a mother, so I won. It don't matter what you, right. And then, like, they were just going back and forth because he was claiming that, he don't want her, whatever. So she was like, you don't want me? So she posted a screenshot of text with him asking about, you don't want me no more? And he was like, and she was like, no. And then,
Did you read the text? Y'all sent text?
I didn't.
No.
yeah, and then he asked her, like, he said, what did he ask her?
Hey, Brittany, put this up on screen.
On the text, because I can say it.
No,
but
pull it up, yeah. He asked her, you don't want me to know? And she was like, no. And then she asked something, and she was like, Offset, no, and please. He was like, do you want me to leave you alone? And she was like, Offset, and yes, please. And then like 8 o'clock the next morning, he was like,
Don't say that. No, don't say what he said.
well, 8 o'clock the next morning, he wanted something, and she was like, You and I
What?
the same person you talking about don't want me. So like she was just basically putting it all out there. Plus there was a live.
Didn't she?
Yeah.
Didn't she have a line where no N-word can talk to me that I put fingers in?
That was cool.
I don't know, but I mean,
That was kind of low.
but not
That was
during
pretty low.
this.
That was the same
Not
time. That
during
was the same
this
time.
fucking
That was the same time.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
hear
that was the same
that.
time.
I know they're celebrities, but geez, aren't some things better for home? I'm so confused.
No,
Nah,
but then,
so-
and
nah.
then he came on the air and he was like, "Oh, how she had sex with somebody else while she was pregnant." She was like, "And did." So,
Oh, okay.
but the point to that is, even if that's not
is
true,
messy.
she just said that because it's like
Right.
men in their egos, like you want to talk
Yeah,
about
yeah.
me this way, then I could do it too, kind of thing. And like for me, like I say, it triggered me in the moment, but then sitting down thinking about it, like make his chest cave in too, because sometimes
Wait,
people
you
like to do
agree
that
with what
shit.
she said?
Hell yeah. Me, I would say and did.
That's
You have been cheating on me all these years of marriage. I brought not one, not two, 3 lives into this world. You talk about you, my baby boy. I won.
Talking about putting the fingers in. You would have said that?
Sounds like he won. Man.
he got 3 times off it. Yeah.
Aggressive.
Hear you.
He got it 3 times.
Hear you.
But nah, that was the argument. The argument, obviously, yeah, we don't care about these people's personal lives. That's they online, it's messy or whatever. But it was the amount of people taking sides. Like, yeah, good for her if she did that.
I don't
Being
give a
pregnant-
fuck
Right.
about none of them.
Right.
Offset music, trash.
Damn.
So I don't give a fuck. Cardi B, the only song I listen to is Bodak Yellow, cool. Other than that,
I like
could
it like
give a
that.
fuck. I could care
Yeah,
less.
baby.
You don't listen
I
to
could
them?
care less. Oh, well.
Yeah, but
Kudos to them.
celebrities.
Hope they work it
You
out.
don't listen to WAP? WAP?
No.
He said kudos to them. Hope they work it
You
out.
gonna listen to it on Wednesday though?
Hope they work it
It
out.
was just more telling about the people in the comments afterwards saying she's right or he's wrong or he's right and she's. You know what I mean? Like,
But
I
how
don't
do you
think
really
any-
know?
I don't
Is
think
that-
anyone's right or wrong in this situation. It's just a matter of your self-worth and what you will put up with, really.
but y'all co-signing someone being pregnant and having sex with.
If she won't do that, who am I to tell her? Who am I?
What you
That's
want
what
to know?
What you know? What you know?
If
Who
she
am I?
wants
Who am
to
I?
get that out to whoever,
that's it.
I'm
No,
not in
that
the relationship
bullshit.
with them.
That
No,
bullshit.
I've always told her that. Let's go. Let's go.
Come on.
That's your
Come
relationship.
on.
You married to someone that have nothing to do with me. Who am
Come
I to
on.
tell you who to skin it out? So
What you say? What you say?
have nothing to do with me.
What you say? You beating a pregnant chick?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not into girls, Vic.
Nah,
Anything else?
Come on.
Morally,
But you
I think
co-sign-
morally.
Thank you. That's what we're trying to get to.
Alright,
That's what we're trying to get
Morally,
to.
you guys would think of it like, personally, no. I
literally
would
that
not.
petty.
I
You say
would
fuck
not
them
have
morals.
sex with somebody.
You say
while
fuck
I'm
them morals, I
pregnant.
getting even.
Chris, what do you say, Chris?
What if she didn't know?
Who?
Nah. She sounded like she sounded like she was 7
Don't
months.
do that.
8 The nigga
But
who
I
did
guess
that needs
also
to be
to
arrested.
play to
Yeah, for
Cardi's
real, that's foul.
character, like I guess people looking at it from, oh, she used to be a stripper and this and that. So like she didn't really care about being known for promiscuity because, you know, that's kind of how
So we
she
say one.
That's how she makes money.
right.
You know?
So,
You can't turn her hoe into a housewife.
but I mean, like, anyway, I guess that's.
I feel like I've seen it before, but it just depends if that's what she wants in the
Right,
end.
exactly. That's what I'm like. Yeah, you guys. Can keep
Cardi's a businesswoman first and foremost, so you were never making a housewife out of her.
I don't think that was good business.
I didn't say it was. I just said
don't know.
business.
It never is, but at some point, I feel like we humans, and at some point, you got to put down your foot and be like, listen, I'm not standing for this. And I mean,
But doing it online?
well,
Yeah, precisely.
I don't agree with that either. But
You
I
got
mean,
kids.
I don't.
The kids,
I hear
the
what-
kids,
no,
the
I
kids
hear-
have to
I hear
literally
what
go
you're-
to school and see other kids that are going to be reading this and talk to them about it.
Yeah, but then what does she do? Does she just stay quiet while he
Deal
drops
with it
her
with
name?
him.
He didn't.
You grown ass adults, deal with it.
But clearly
ne-
they can't.
She never had to say a word. None of them had to say a word. To be
Both of
They
them
coulda
idiots
just-
for that.
They could have just kept it quiet, got their fucking divorce. We hear about the divorce in the news somehow, and that would have been.
Yeah, but did it happen unless you took a picture of it though?
Yeah, exactly.
Did it happen unless it's on Twitter?
I definitely agree with Rashad's take. I already know my private life is my private life.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think it's obvious that this is insane, and to take your drama onto the internet is nuts. But if we're talking about the actual argument itself and like who lives in what land of right or wrong, they're all wrong.
They both wrong.
They're all
Yeah,
wrong.
They both wrong to me.
They're all wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do understand. Like if if you've got that in you, where you don't want to take anyone's shit, you're just gonna throw it right
Yeah,
back. Then
but-
fine.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. I don't know if I'd support.
I don't condone it, but I mean, if that what she she did. That what she did. I wouldn't do that
Keisha,
personally.
here's a question. Would you have responded then? If your babe, if
You know
let's
better
just-
than that.
Let's just say that if someone that you had a child with
Do we?
said some slick shit on Twitter or whatever else
I
about
sent my
you,
mama to deal with that shit. He did. He tagged me and told me
Ooh.
right, and I sent my mama to
Not
deal
my-
with that
not
shit.
my woman.
Right there.
What?
So I can speak from that perspective because I know exactly what I personally will not do it because I don't present myself like that to the public. I don't present as this aggressive, angry black woman, single mom, whatever. I don't present myself that way, so I won't act that way on the internet.
Keisha sent the hitters out, bro.
I don't play certain games.
One phone call.
Literally.
I was not ready for that answer. I'm gonna admit.
What happened?
Pardon. Oh no! Like
I just want to.
Is he alive?
that's how to,
Are they alive?
that's how to draw lines in the sand and make don't disrespect.
This is some Godfather kind of level stuff.
Let me
Oi.
ask the guys real quick. So, pregnant women off limits?
What do you mean? Like whether you can sleep with them?
If I got her pregnant, then
You're talking about a pregnant woman that
you
that-
mean a pregnant woman that's not my hell no.
That's off limits.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I feel like you can't judge people for their kinks, but yeah, probably not. Probably not a fun idea.
Hold on, let me go to Salsa Poppy right quick.
you don't know. That's an absolute no.
You're not doing like a test, like how far along? No, nothing, just straight. No.
Wait, what? Are you talking about your own partner? Or are you talking about just some?
No, a random.
No, you're
No,
talking.
random.
So not only like, are you, but it's like
the
But what if
referendum
she
to
was-
this.
What if she was well?
What if she was like a sex worker?
What are you talking?
There's sex workers without babies. I just go to that one.
No,
what are you talking
I
about?
just asked
Why
you.
of all the sex workers?
Because some
I tell you, some got a kink.
no, it probably true. It's not true thing.
well, I mean, if they're so okay, so there's two different scenarios here, right? One, if
was not ready for this.
so if they're a sex worker,
You should not be
Whatever.
having no, man.
so as a sex worker, we can have a separate conversation. But we're talking about a pregnant person that's in a relationship, married, whatever, right? If they're like 7 months pregnant, married, I think that's the question Victor's asking. The answer is absolutely not.
no.
It's almost child abuse.
It's child endangerment for sure. Yeah.
No,
I tired of
I don't know. I don't know how it works.
No, I
don't know how it
hear
work
what
in
you're
here.
saying. I hear what
How
you're
it works.
Tap in
I'm
the
not
head.
doing. Yeah, I'm not doing that. And then
And personally,
You
I'm
finish,
not allowing a man
right.
to.
I think that was the whole argument. Was like, yo, is
Wait, so you don't have sex while you're pregnant?
she's not. Yo,
I only
relax.
had
got a
one
point.
baby.
Well, I know, but you were pregnant. Sorry,
Yeah, stop
I only
playing.
had one child.
you were pregnant for 9 months.
I did have sex during that pregnancy. It
Okay,
actually put me in labor, but that is not the point.
Yeah.
The point is, I would not have had sex with another person at that point.
Thank you. That's all. That's all I'm trying to get to.
Oh,
10 minutes ago.
okay.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
there
you.
we go.
Thank you.
There we go. We understand.
All right, because
Because when you said no, I would. I was like,
the thought just came out quick. Thought it was like, oh, it's a woman's body and what she wants to do.
Well, I mean,
So right, the only thing that would change my mind is if you throw in a cash prize, my mind might change. I might consider it.
Okay.
You throw in a cash prize, I might consider it. Other than that, nah.
A fucking
But
bonus.
you got set me and the baby.
Yeah,
up,
you
though.
huh?
Not you, as in like take it from
I was like that baby
no,
in
take
mind.
it from a female perspective. Like if I was to do it while being pregnant, like yeah, that money that he gives me would have to set up me and the baby.
All right, let me get out of here because
Yeah, probably not that much.
Cayman is actually been urged to have more kids in them. So
I've
I
heard.
think I saw something.
it's countries around the world. There's a lot of countries that are suffering now because people are not having families.
I
Or
know.
countries in crisis.
I think
Japan, South Korea.
Korea, yeah.
Some European countries. Cayman. Like the birth rate is dwindling. So
Well,
Cost of living
point me to the
higher.
candidate.
I think they said that we need to have at least 3 kids per
they were
family.
saying by
Which economy?
they were
That's what I was
saying what they
thinking, yeah.
saying.
they were saying by 2030, 40% of women in the world will be childless.
Childless?
Yes.
Well, it's interesting. They want us all to have kids, but then like there's no protections for your kids. You can't even be guaranteed that your kid's going to get into a preschool unless you enroll them before they're even born.
10
so
years.
like, you know what I mean? Like I understand the crisis. I would love to help, but I am poor.
I want to do my part, but
Well,
you made it hard.
You
would
made
love
it
to help.
difficult.
Chris, honestly, the way things looking, women be saying they don't need no man, so I don't know how they
got a
more
rose,
kids
they
going to be
good?
born.
No, but we could have them without honor. You
They
know,
got a rose when they
artificial insemination and all them things there now. So we really don't
So
need you
alien-
guys in a
So
physical.
how does that work? Like, where does the sperm come from?
Well, yeah, I said at a physical, like we don't need you to be there.
Yeah, but you still
we don't need you. Yeah,
You send it to a bank,
Yeah.
like a sperm bank.
Yeah, I know, but it's where does sperm come from? Women
You.
make that now?
Specifically you.
Oh, from me? No, okay.
So I am needed.
So we are needed.
No, for sure, both are needed because the sperm without the egg, you can't do nothing with the sperm neither. Both are
Necessary.
useless without each other.
We
And
can-
honestly, like
we can just put it like a test tube. A test tube. baby.
I'm pregnancyed out right now.
Incubator.
You?
Yeah, all this.
Oh.
Yeah.
oh,
I don't have.
I would just get it started.
I don't
Okay,
have-
tell,
That's joking. That's joking.
tell us more. Chris, your old place of
next
business?
year, my year.
My old place.
Yeah, I'm going to.
That was a bad look.
Your old place, man. Send out emails on Thursday
But they
evening.
scamming that on a bank of the year, though.
oh yeah.
That on a bank of the year.
Why was it a scam?
Tell us what happened, Chris.
I don't know exactly what happened,
You not customer?
but I can tell you. Yeah, but I don't use a debit card with them. I just facilitate them to transfer.
Real rich.
Can we talk about what the actual issue was? So it's
Yeah, we're getting into it.
So specifically, what was the issue? Like, not like what did the bank do wrong?
So
but
they sent out a mass email to all of their clients stating that stamp duty wasn't taken for a period of time.
6 months.
Okay, yeah. That was also done after opening hours. So
But it wasn't sent. It wasn't all customers.
yeah, I'm with them, and I didn't get
you
one.
didn't get
no.
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So wasn't all customers, and obviously something.
Well, when I say all customers, like it was sent to customers who wasn't supposed to get it
Yeah, 'cause
either, from
I-
what I understood. Because my coworkers, like they checked their statements and they were getting charged. So they were like, and they got that BOB email about whatever. So somewhere along the line, the email recipients were not correct. So that's the point I was trying to make.
And
go ahead.
And yeah, I don't know what would have happened internally in terms of the actual stamp duty not being charged. I can only assume that they must have done, because it obviously up until that point it was working. So what stopped it from working? It had to have been an update or a misconfiguration of some sort on the core banking system that would have stopped doing that charge. And I guess government must have saw the big dip in the paycheck and inquired. And you know,
That's what cracked me up too. Is that you're talking about this government money, you know, it's stamp duty. It's the money that goes towards your roads, your buildings, your teachers, all that kind of stuff. So when everybody was dodging to pay that, I'm like, you robbing yourself basically.
and it's not like a huge amount of money.
Let Tony go. Go ahead, Tony. I see you about
I hear what you're saying, and yes, it's like, you know, avoiding paying tax in the States and, you know, not contributing to roads, teachers, just like you said. But at the same time, why is it my fault that you fucked up? That should be on you.
No, I agree.
Because I'm not saying it shouldn't be paid, but I told my sister to take her money out because we didn't know how much she was going to get. My sister's fine. Like, she could afford to pay it.
Yes.
But at the same time, there are people out there who, like, just they plan their month to month, and to take even $10 out of their bank account does so much damage to their monthly expenses. And you're just going to tell people like, "Oh, sorry, we messed up. We're going to take this much money out of your account, and we're not going to take any responsibility. It's all on you."
No. I swipe for everything, so I was nervous.
Yeah.
I was
and
nervous.
also, I didn't, honestly, like, as a grown adult, I fully don't understand what it is that I haven't. Well, as in like how my transactions work, which is totally like my own fault. But it's like, now I'm like, oh, so 25 cents of every transaction I make is part of
On your savings account.
On my savings account goes to government. So now I'm like, okay, so how do I avoid this? How do I never do this again?
Cash is king.
So
And it not even just swipes in it's every debit out of your account. So every time you take money out of your account, that's 25 cents.
so what people should do is,
Thank you, Chris.
But hold on one second, Chris. Before you go there, I wanted to say the bank messed up. You don't send an email the night before and say we about to deduct 6 months of debits or 25 cents each.
Should have been a heads up.
For tomorrow.
Yeah.
That would
That would have been hundreds of dollars for some people.
That's what I'm thinking in some respects. So they definitely dropped the ball on that point.
They did that on purpose. Are you kidding me? Like, they did that on. I couldn't imagine that wasn't a decision made in office because they knew people were going to take their money out. Like,
I can see that
But
point.
at some point they would have to put it back in or become or move their.
It's
move their
gonna
account.
be
That's what I mean.
My account effective immediately.
That didn't bother me one bit. One bit. I have a Butterfield account, but ain't nothing in it. Because, I don't.
Which means you weren't swiping your card, so there's nothing to pay.
I don't fuck with Butterfield.
Whoa.
Ditto.
Okay. Rashad Rankin doesn't bank with Butterfield. K Media does. We fuck with Butterfield.
Switch up was real.
Yeah, no, I had to.
Personal entity.
I had to clarify.
The man just remember. Oh shit.
Yeah, I wear.
We're really concerned about sponsorship here.
So
Butterfield? Come on.
So what people should do is, and I know it's hard for some people because a lot of people, use their credit cards and kind of have them in a place of being at their limits at all times. But if you do get to a place where you are able to, it's the truth though. Like times are hard. People use like their credit cards and they fall into credit card debt easily because they think it's easy, and then all of a sudden now you're 7, 8, 9, 10 grand in debt, and you're not going to be paying off $3,000 chunks at a time. Most people.
Or we could educate them to just spend from the credit card. Because like me,
Well, let me, Keisha, let me get to my point.
Okay.
Let me get to my point.
It's true.
Let me get to my point.
Mm-hmm.
So with that in mind, if you are able to even get a credit card that is just like $1,000, the idea is that you transfer your money to the card from your savings. Credit card transactions do not get charged government stamp duty.
Mm-hmm.
So you do all of your purchasing on there, and then before the bank charges you interest, if you have it available, just pay off the card. Mm-hmm. Don't get a card that is obviously, a card that you're more likely to abuse or use it as some kind of like line of credit that you'll never pay off. Mm-hmm. But if you do have the option out there and you want to avoid getting government stamp duties, and if you are, if you have a lot of debit card transactions per month, because I mean, my government stamp duty, I think last month was like $19. And then I had someone inside the business edify me on this.
They just wipe the $19 for you.
No, they do not.
That was you was about to say.
I do get the bank fees because remember now you get charged government stamp duty and bank fees like regular people, right? So you'll get charged 25 cents and then maybe like an additional. I think it used to be 30 cents. But I don't know what it is now. You'd have to check in your schedule of fees. So it could be almost up to it could be just under $1 for just doing normal transactions.
You talking about CMB?
I'm talking about banks in general.
No, because I bank with Scotiabank and you don't get that extra service charge. You get charged the 25%, but they don't charge you the service charge until the end of the month. They don't charge you for every single transaction.
But so how much is your service charge?
Who knows? Like $3.25.
But it's based on every transaction.
No,
it's not. It's flat.
It's a package.
I remember that.
No,
I remember that. Yeah.
Scotiabank
Okay.
is a package.
Yeah, it's okay.
CNB the only one. Every time you swipe your card, 20 cents behind the 25 cents.
Oh, well.
No, I don't use none of that. I bank with Revolut.
Cash is king.
Oh, you have Revolut?
Yep.
Oh, I'm jealous.
My Revolut Wise.
Invite me.
Anything I can. No, it's so in a real about invite. You got like kind of when you sign up, you got to put a UK address.
Well, I can do that.
Yeah, when they ship it, just switch it to the Cayman address.
Okay.
They'll ship it here, quick and fast. And
No,
So what
Sorry.
UK address you use?
Raw, keep it on my personal.
Well, you open the man business for you. Still the man business.
No, man. I had this card I had it for like 2 years now. So yeah, at the time I had a reason to have a UK address.
What is the benefits of having the? I've never heard of it. So
You don't
this card?
You don't get this type of shit.
oh,
Pretty much.
okay.
You don't get this type of shit.
Yeah. I don't got to worry about none of that, to be honest. I pay one fee like $15 a month.
See, and that, yeah.
Speaking of
And
money,
that US.
speaking of money, right quick in the play during the ballet session, when the women,
I know what you're going to say. Go ahead.
y'all saw when Minister Pine gave the money to
Yeah, we did.
Oh, they had that. They had that.
Yeah.
Nothing was left unsaid.
Unsaid, yeah.
yeah.
No stone left unturned.
Yeah.
One thing I like to appreciate about those shows is I like to see the politicians' reactions to it. So obviously Kenny had a big part in it. So I'm sure I would.
Oh, I can't wait for him to see it.
hear his reaction. Yeah.
Why?
You gonna say something else?
Yeah, I was
Batabano
gonna say-
King.
No, I was just going to say, I don't know if you guys saw.
Sorry, that's only the episode title to me.
the shot that was taken. I don't know if it was taken at us or it was probably at me.
It's definitely not you.
When?
Oh, the scams.
Which?
Yeah, the
The girl that he called out for the
but
pyramid
pyramids,
scheme.
no, they not taking shots at you. I've been seeing them take having posts like that because I think other people are of that same misconception that
it's not a misconception.
I'm choosing my words here.
It's not a misconception. It's an actual fact.
That is a pyramid scheme.
Yes,
Yes,
it's an
based
actual
on the definition, I will give you
And-
that. Yes, but we can't call it a scam.
It is a scam.
We call it a scheme.
It's not a scam.
It is not a scam.
I say
Who's
scheme.
getting scammed?
Scheme. I say
Who's
scheme.
getting scammed?
Everybody that's below the girl that's at the top and came on. Every single one. Because if you notice, it was only the one at the top could post and say, oh, my pyramid
out.
scheme. Nobody else.
Because she got the money.
Because they're builders.
nobody,
They're builders. It's
nobody
a
else.
thing.
Nobody else at the bottom of the ladder can ever post anything like that.
They're not
Because
platinum. They're not platinum
yet.
level.
Right, exactly.
Keisha, they're not gonna reach
They
their-
have to build up their network just like she did.
And then you
She
know
never
what?
start there, neither.
No, but she started and she went after her close friends who would believe her and trust in her. So now, where else you think they have to go? Where
So
else
now
can they
those
go?
close friends have to go to those close
Yes,
friends, and that's how the business spread networking.
No, because it's gonna go out of the friend group to unexpected victims. You never know. You might all get home this evening, and your mom might be like, "Oh, Keisha, look what I just signed up for."
Nah, not my girl.
Right.
Nah.
So I just say it's gonna reach much further. That's why the person at the top could be like, well,
From my little pyramid scheme.
from my little pyramid scheme. It is. It doesn't it doesn't change the fact that it's a pyramid scheme.
No, for sure.
Like,
That's
it's
what I'm
still a
saying. But
pyramid
the
scheme,
fact
but
that you calling it a
congratulations.
scam, I'm not giving none of that.
What do you mean?
I could give on a pyramid scheme, but I'm not giving it. Because who is being scammed? Who?
The people at the bottom that are being promised a better life. That's being
Okay,
promised
Rashad.
a better
We will
life
agree
and
to disagree.
making more money.
$480 a month.
You can come
before
and make,
Christmas or something like that.
Yeah, you can come and make XYZ. You're not doing that. If
Yo, Rashad, you really are triggered by this, bro.
Yeah, bro, I don't like that shit.
You need a cinnamon.
He said he had experience in this.
Yeah.
Bro, I've seen them. There's been countless times where I could have done stuff like that, and I chose not to because it's not as easy as people make it sound. They come and
That's what I'll give you.
they come and they sell you a dream and say, yo, you could do this, do that. But it doesn't work that way. It doesn't. Yeah, bro, it works with everything, bro. There's a reason why, like, okay, so I trade, but there's a reason why I don't teach people how to trade. Because trading is hard as fuck. And you will lose money trading. So that's why I don't do it. Could I go and I could sell people courses and say, yo, come trade with me. You can get rich. Yeah, I could do that shit. But I know it's hard. And most people not going to be able to do it. So I don't teach that. Same thing with this shit. You know, most of the people underneath you, if not all of them, are not going to make any money, but you still push it and you still sell it. Like, your conscience fucked up. And that's what bothers me about this whole thing.
It's that boy preaching.
Yeah, that just my issue with the whole thing. Like, you know the people below you aren't going to do anything, but you sit in their face and you lie to them and tell them you can have a better life and you can make XYZ money. It's not going to happen.
It's a house of cards because very few people in the scheme actually sell the product.
Right.
Which the product is just a facade. No one is out there really hustling the actual product. That is rarely ever the purpose of any MLM. The purpose of the MLM is purely to get more people in so that the money funnels upwards.
Stick up in. Okay, you gone over my head. What MLM is?
Multi-level marketing
Okay.
scheme.
Stick the pin now.
Carry on. The levels, the scheme,
The pyramid.
I just needed to know what the acronym MLM stands for. I never heard that in my life.
Yeah. Well,
So you say
that's
multi-level.
that's what
Anytime I go, I could be like this.
Hey, Anna, what are you doing?
That is scheme.
That's how I go greet Anna when I see
No,
her
that's how I go
public.
greet them.
All right, we done.
you want the DJ. Shout out to everybody on there.
Hey, yo, y'all some fucking haters. Get your money up and travel over. Bro.
But I do but I hear what Rashad's saying, and like to Chris's point,
Stop
you're
making him
right.
talk.
Okay. How about this? How about
Oh,
we send Tony
Yeah.
to join the scheme?
Why am I
And
joining?
because
you already got the invite.
We will help you pay the
because
fee.
then we the
And,
rest,
no,
yeah.
we would help you pay the initial fee and like the first monthly fee. We see what happens. We see how much money you make that first month.
Nah, but you don't make the money the first month.
I'm gonna be
Why not?
honest.
But that's what they say. You can make money
No,
right away.
you have
But
to
you
make
can only
money
make
through
money
the
by
bookings.
bringing-
Or you have to make a booking to make money.
No, or you just got to bring more victims on board.
So Tony, you down?
No. I am too lazy for that.
We need to do
That's a negative ghostwriter.
We need to do market research.
It's multi-level.
No. Or no, I'm pretty sure one of our listeners is a part of it. I'm sure somebody got content. Reach out to us, please.
Nah, reach out to Rashad.
Reach out to us, man. Come on the pod and tell us your experience, man.
We don't need any more people hot in our comments.
Stupid one.
They already been vexed at us.
What they vex at?
Don't worry about it. We talk about it off here.
Well, that's what we here to do. Link up and stir the pot.
No, we're not.
Who got you hyped today, yo?
I like this version of you.
Cardi B,
She's
Keisha.
fun.
Cardi B, Keisha.
No. I am just Keisha.
So the Ethiopians made it to Honduras.
That's what they had want to do.
They off, oh boy.
Good.
What they wanted to make it there for?
No, I didn't mean like good
Hold on,
getaway. I just meant like I'm happy they made it.
I have a serious question. Could they have applied for asylum in Cayman?
Yeah, but they didn't.
They want
Here wasn't our goal. They won't make it to America.
They know our
They
cost of
want to
living.
get to America.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Because I was like, no way they try to make it to fucking.
They know our
Honduras.
cost of living, man. They don't want to stay.
They're going to Honduras and they're going to Mexico and then they're going to do the trip
Illegal.
over. That's
The crossing.
not what it was. Like a lot of people, like I've met Cubans that have come here, and there's I don't know who or what or whatever, but they pay someone money that will transport them and get them to Mexico and get them to where they need to be able to cross the border.
So that was the interesting thing for me with the story is that the Ethiopians, they were not. I don't think they were actually detained, but they were, I guess, staying there at that particular place, and they were amongst Cubans. So the story is that them, along with other Cubans, got off island and made it to Honduras.
Is that why?
The Cubans like you need a captain.
Is that why it's all about the fair banks?
Yes.
It's around there,
Yes.
yeah. So it's a detention center, but I don't think they were actually detained. I think it was probably just there in transit, or while they
That's
figured
where
out
they housed them.
what was going on. But to me, that's the story here: is that how is it so easy for people to get off this island?
And where'd they get the boat from?
First of all,
like,
are
is it
you
like-
in federal custody? Well, not federal. You know what I mean.
Hear this one,
Are
man?
you in RCIPS custody?
No.
So
No.
Oh.
No, they're
So
not.
who they there with?
The detention
They're
is
just hanging out.
Security.
So where's
that's,
CBC in?
that's on the CBC and
Okay.
The security guy with a
So,
baton.
so they
You saw the
should-
security and what's happening.
He's sleeping.
You saw the security and what's happening,
But
right?
that was at work, so that's different. He was
They the
at
same vibes.
Yeah, work. He should see.
No, work as in the immigration office.
They're the same vibe. I got on man.
Keisha, I hire security before, put on by the gate and said nobody's supposed to pass that gate. Man.
You know, right?
I bear people crossing the
We
gate.
are talking about refugees. Why do we not have the army, the regiment? Then what they say?
What do they carry with them? A
They
big truck,
supposed to have a machine.
a machine. They don't. You know what?
They know with sandbags and shit.
And no, granted, I can talk. I can shit talk cadets. Cause I used to be in cadet. They ain't carrying nothing, bro. What they gonna do? Run it down in them heavy boots? They ain't
That's
catching
not the
nobody.
purpose of the regiment.
No, but that's what Keisha said. So I'm saying,
Yeah,
what are they?
no.
gonna-
Okay, but my point is we have refugees that are what is the word? Unsupervised. Why is that?
They're supervised when they're
So
supervised.
then how they fled?
This is the fucking question.
How they fled?
How did they catch a 7 p.m. ferry to Honduras? That's the question.
Did you watch Shawshank Redemption?
Oh, that was so good.
Well, I will say
The paper mache body
I
head.
will say a lot of our lobsters that people buy. Why are y'all laughing?
They from Honduras,
A lot of the
yeah.
lobsters people
Yeah.
get are from Honduras.
A lot of the
understood.
a lot of the
Yes,
fish
so
as well.
Conch as
so
well.
the boats,
Yeah.
they will go out there. So come on.
Yeah.
No, I'm not worried about that. I'm saying how did humans
Yeah, you slip,
get out of other human
come on,
sight?
you slip somebody that making $8 hour.
You ever heard of Mr.
$100
Manderson
bill
before?
To let you slide?
What his name was?
Steve Manderson.
Steve Man. You ever heard of Steve Manderson before?
Yeah, man, he used to
What?
break out
He
for fun.
broke out of fucking Northward like 4 or 5
All
times.
the time.
I think, but out of the old days, though, he can't do that shit, no?
No, probably
He,
not.
he probably don't.
But it was impressive.
But how they break out?
Keisha,
Well, I'm
No,
sure
I
if
have to know because this
so,
doesn't
like,
make no
he's
sense
still in.
to
He's
me.
still in jail. He's still in jail.
I've forgotten about him till just now, so we should
I wonder
probably
if he's
figure
still
this
in.
out.
If he's not, we should invite him on, ask him how he did that.
Yo, chill.
yo, that would be
chill. Yeah, chill. Yeah.
Okay, we can't do that. All right, my bad.
Keisha's really befuddled.
I am. I
I like my big word, befuddled.
Keisha, you ever snuck out of your house before? All right then. Same way.
What?
Same way.
Under
Same
your
way
mother's supervision, you snuck out?
You sneak out your house is the same way.
How did you sneak out the house, Keisha?
I plead the fifth.
She
Oh.
waited till her mom was sleeping and sneak out. So that would
You know the guard rotation. You know the guard rotation.
They put on guard rotation.
She put on socks so her feet would make noise through walking through the house.
No comment.
They don't got no guard rotation.
She put a pillow underneath her blankets. Push the car out of the driveway. Did not turn it on.
I'm so triggered right now.
That boy picked her up down the street, man. He was just waiting. Lights off.
Yeah, man, walk to the top of the road. Yeah, walk to the top of the road.
I'm so triggered.
Flash the lights, you know what I mean?
You ever rode
Don't worry,
bicycle?
I did it too.
You ever rode bicycle?
Tony.
You rode bicycle to go, man?
No, I used to have a boyfriend that had a bicycle that would come and check me, but I when we were younger, man.
I
He
only
would
did it
ride
once.
and pick you up on a bicycle and tow you back.
Handlebars. Handlebars.
True
though?
story.
Nah, that's crazy.
Handlebars.
It depends how I was feeling today.
Nah, but back in the day, I used to walk. Man.
Look at your face.
I used to just walk to the ends. Man.
I had a friend that rode a bicycle from town to Norwood for a girl one time.
In the night?
Wow.
Nah, he crazy.
Did he love her?
No, was it in the night? Nah, he was young. He was just young and horny. Man.
He was horny.
He made the right. He made the right.
That might be love to him, all right? You don't know.
I'm done. I'm ready to get out of here, guys.
Can we shout out the legend?
Well, I want to shout out real quick. Check on your grandmothers because the dude that played John Black on Days of Our Lives died.
John Black
So
with
did
Marlena.
John and Marlena. Yeah.
Yeah.
So did Maggie Smith, Dame Maggie Smith.
Oh,
also
yeah,
played
Harry
Professor
Potter.
Harry
McGonagall.
Potter.
Downton Abbey.
And
Throw up your wands.
All of them gone.
all of our thoughts and prayers to the family of Morgan DaCosta as well.
That's a big one. Shout out to Morgan DaCosta, man. That was a sudden and quick passing. Real, what's the word? Preserve of the arts. Speaking of rundown, what's happening, he was a big performer, big supporter, and I think he was on the board as well.
CNCF.
For CNCF. And we also lost two other, I would say, like statesmen as well. Mr. Kent Eldermeyer, who's big in the water sports industry. And then also JC Calhoun in real estate. JC tried to give me a really good deal one time I was trying to buy a place. So yeah, it feels like a lot of death.
A lot of OGs, man. We're losing a lot of the titans of Cayman, it feels like.
The Kimby Matumbo died today too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Matumbo.
Yeah, a couple. Yeah.
What's the name of that?
Be safe out there, people. Love on your peoples, you know what I'm saying? Give people their flowers while they're still here. Let's not take this shit for granted. Every day is a gift. Any final comments before we got here? I'm not sorry to end on a
We're
somber
still
note.
in hurricane season, guys. Stock up
Yeah, and next
Why are you yelling?
and next one
so that they could listen. Cause if I talk like this, then they're gonna hear me. Guys, could you stock
So
up?
aggressive.
All right. See, all right. Hi guys, Keisha, talking to the biddies. Could you please
To the
make sure-
biddies.
Shh. Could you please make sure to stock up on your hurricane items up until November 30th? Thank you. Is that better? Babe,
Okay, yeah, that's better.
you listen to me like that.
You gonna end the part two when we got here. Actually.
Just shush you.
What did I miss?
just going up.
I was like, did you just shush him?
Tony, final comments we got here, Tony.
Oh, thanks for having me again. I can't wait to come back.
Are you sure?
Yeah. You might be stuck with me until, I don't know.
All right, we'll take it. Chris is still laughing. Rashad's checking his phone. Any final comments? K Media, Batabano King.
God is good. God is great.
Let us thank
Thank
him
him for
for.
our food.
I wasn't going to finish. I was just going to leave it right there.
By his hands, we all are fed. Give us this day our daily.
Give us, Lord, our daily bread.
Shout out to Truth for You, bro. That took me back to Truth for You school, man.
I wasn't going to say all that, but I was just going to end it right there.
If anybody's looking for a new show to watch, that's on HBO, The Penguin. Shut the fuck out.
Fuck out of here.
Colin Farrell, it is amazing.
Oh, well, if we're talking about shows, Bad Monkey on Apple TV, I feel like it's a reflection of Cayman. There's like a evil there's an evil developer. There's like it's mostly about Bahamas and like the Keys.
Sold.
And then, it's so good. It's so good.
Apple TV series are good ones.
Yeah.
So.
Bad Monkey. You'll feel seen, Cayman. You'll feel seen.
Why you putting the camera on me for?
Because he's supposed to take us out.
Nah, Keisha had all that more. Go ahead, Keisha. Let us go. Take us out.
For those of you,
Go ahead.
yeah, do it. Okay.
Nah, go ahead, man. You good?
For those of you sitting in the car, traffic, cleaning up the house, passing time at work,
You gotta look at the camera, though. Just look
I
at the phone.
can't do both.
We're supposed to be professional around here, bro.
Oh, we have. professional, please. Anyways, we hope you enjoyed this just as much as we enjoyed it and making this for you. What else Vic says? Oh, keep us in your thoughts.
What else Vic says?
Keep spreading this thing around. Until next time, enjoy your week out there. Be blessed, stay safe, and hopefully we'll be back together again, same time, same place next week. This has been the Pod Link Up.
The Pod Link Up.
Oh my God.
That is us.
That's not the name of the show.
It's called Pod Link Up, but we are the Pod Link Up. What's wrong with you?
It's the Link Up podcast, Keisha. We've only been saying it for 3 years. Ugh.